rock that beat.
Okay, so it took me a little bit to finally get around to watching this episode from My Hero Academia, but it pretty much just kind of ends up working out the way that I thought I was going to in the previews, and it's that, Midoriya is gonna go out, buy some supplies revolving around, their whole dance and music thing for the school festival over at UA, and he's gonna find a gentle criminal, and then they're gonna get into a little bit of a fight, and then the episode kind of ends with the next episode going to start off with being more of a fight. So that's kind of all really the episode does. It looks pretty, and we get to see Midoriya, kind of use something we've seen him use before, but better. And that's because he asked Hatsume to make him like these not arm gauntlets, but like these like glove gauntlets to kind of, change the accuracy of of his finger flicks whenever he would use that, back in like season 2. And I always thought that was really cool that he would do that, and he never used it again after he started using shoot style, and I thought that was really lame. So the fact that he's doing the whole finger flicks again, I think is super cool, and I'm really happy to see that again. And the fact that it seems like he's going to be using that a lot more often, because now he's actually able to make it much more condensed and actually make it more of a ranged attack. I think that's super cool, and I think the character interactions in the beginning of the episode were definitely something to always really enjoy. That's something that's always been a strong suit about this show, is that the character interactions between everyone, even like the villains and the heroes interacting with each other, have always just been fun and entertaining to watch. And then the action scenes would be really exciting action scenes, but there's a lot of dialogue, so that kind of, slows the pace down a little bit. But we get to see Gentle Criminal acting like himself, which he's just kind of here to be, like, obviously he's kind of just here to kind of be, a guy who's just in the middle of things. He's literally there to be a roadblock. That's literally all he's there to be. For Midoriya to get rid of him, and then hopefully get back to the school festival and do the performance thing before they even get a chance to start to begin with, because they had a rope, and it's basically just going to be used to, make Aoyama to essentially be a human disco ball, and Midoriya is the one who's going to be moving around. The fuck was that? I have no idea what just happened. I heard a really weird and random noise outside my window, but it's fine. I don't see anything. But yeah, Midoriya is going to be moving around Aoyama which is essentially a rope to kind of drag him around all across the room. And Aoyama's, like I said, a human disco ball. He goes out and he buys supplies, and he buys a brand new rope to pull him around in. And he's supposed to get back by 9 o'clock, because that's when they have to start getting prepared to do anything, because then they're going to perform by 10 o'clock. And obviously, because of Gentle Criminal being in the episode and being a hindrance and being a roadblock, like I said, he has to fight him first. And I don't even really know like why it has to be this guy, because he's just kind of, in my opinion, more annoying than anything. His quirk, give it credit. It's interesting because he's not only able to manipulate air, he's actually able to manipulate anything. So like elasticity, I think that's what it was called, and that's how you pronounce it. Essentially, he's just able to make anything bendable and kind of just use anything against his will to kind of make it different than what it actually is. And I don't know, I don't really have time to really explain it, because I don't even really know like what he can and cannot do with it. So I thought that was sort of interesting, but I hate his personality, so I just don't end up really caring about it anymore. I was mainly more enjoying the fact that Midoriya is definitely a lot more, accustomed to having the idea of doing his finger flicks again. So I think that's super cool, at least for me, at least. Yeah, that's kind of like the only really thing I have to say about the episode. Of course, the interactions between the characters are definitely very interesting, even if I don't really like Gentle Criminal's personality. But hey, at least it's unique and it's different from any other villain that we've seen before. So there's that. But other than that, there's not really anything else I really need to talk about with the episode. That's the reason why I'm going to go ahead and just wrap up the video here. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't like it, I understand if you want to leave a dislike. But yeah, I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next video. I'm going to try to think of another, project video that I really want to make and just talk about, because I think that'd be super cool. Stay safe out there. Be sure to, wash your hands, sanitize your hands, and take care of yourself, because right now the world is fucking crazy and people are freaking out. But other than that, that's really all I have to say. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.